Hello everybody. Since I get asked quite a bit about different lens choices, today I'd like to talk about a lens that I think that some of you may have an interest in, and that would be the Tamron 28-75mm f2.8 lens. I got mine around early 2000, mid-2000s, shortly after it was introduced, and I used it actually quite a bit on weddings and then on several portrait sessions also. And it's a great mid-telephoto lens that I think has some great potential for many photographers out there. So I just want to go over a few things with this lens without getting too technical. And then also we're going to go over some photographs taken with this lens and show you what this lens can do, the sharpness of it, and the focal length of this lens. So first of all, this is a lens that can be used on both full frame, the FX, and of course the DX crop sensor cameras. So if you're going to be using this on a full frame camera, you can get the actual focal length range out of it, which means you can get 28 to 75 millimeter. And that's going to take you into a nice wide range and also a decent telephoto, mid-telephoto range also. However, if you're going to be using this on a crop sensor camera, say as an example, the Nikon D7200, I believe has a crop factor of 1.5, and that's going to make the lens a 42 millimeter to about 112.50 millimeter. And not so good on the wide side, but it's going to give you a little bit more on the telephoto side. It's a fast f2.8 lens, which means it's going to give you more opportunities in taking photographs in low light situations. And then also it has the potential for knocking the backgrounds well out of focus, which we're going to talk about and show you in certain photographs taken at different apertures so you can see the difference. And also, it's an excellent buy. It's actually used by professionals without a professional price. And I just checked 2 days ago, and you can get these on eBay between $200 to $300. And I think that's really a good price for a lens of this caliber. It's also small in size. I believe it's about 3.6 inches. And very lightweight also at about 18 ounces or 510 grams. So it's very simple to travel with. It's not awkward as a big lens like a 7200 will be. But keep in mind it's going to take you in that mid-telephoto range. But very, very comfortable, easy to work with, and easy to travel with. So that's a plus also. And with this lens, you're also able to do close focusing. Now they call this a macro lens, but you can only focus about 13 inches. So it's not really as macro as some other lenses may be, but it'll get you in close enough so you're able to do some small product photography and some jewelry photography that I tried using this lens for, and it works out really excellent for that. So no problem there. It's just that you're not going to be able to get really, really super close with it unless you use some close-up attachments, or you can check one of my videos. I have how I use a magnifying glass to do that. So who is this lens for? Well, without a doubt, of course, wedding photographers find this lens very useful. It's going to give you the opportunity of doing not only some nice full lens, it's going to give you some decent close-ups. And of course, by opening up to its largest aperture of f2.8 or close to it, you're able to get some nice background blur if you want it. And it's also good for street photography and some portrait photography, not to mention you can use it for travel also. So it's a great little lens for what it is and what it costs. So let's take a look at some photographs taken with this lens.